and the truck rolls. So head over and check it out. Learn all about those cameras. That fisheye camera on the front, those panels, side view cameras, fisheye camera on the back, zoomable cameras in the center, hydraulic stop lamp.
Okay. This is blinking and it's going up, but I can't see much out of the back.
Okay, just, you know,
okay.
It is just wild. The command and control you can take over the cockpit in this vehicle. You really know your surroundings. You never have to worry about hitting anything as you check again. And of course, typically that's why the trailer button when you're backing up your trailer. It's just a phenomenal system. And it's all right here for full demonstration from Ford and several of the that each one has a picture to get that option to it as fire order.
I know the intake was a little different than the 2016, but did they just change the computer to get that extra torque and everything else, the turbo, everything else pretty much the same?
I think a little gearing change inside of the transmission, but still a 6-speed automatic. Big fat torque converter, shift solenoids, and clutch backs are inside of there. It's a 6R140 G model, and that's what we call the Power 4. Yeah, hop into the passenger seat, hop into the second row.
Oh, that's good.
So say, if you do have a concern about that,
You see the viewfinder now?
if we come into here, we go to advanced settings, go to vehicle. But it's on. Yes, the vehicle has to be running activated. You have the LA service, so when you open up and close the door with the engine on and on, it'll push the seat back, lift up the steering wheel for you. So that's part of your easy entry. But if we come down here, power running boards. So you can have it auto on, off as it opens the doors. You can turn it off completely.
Oh, very good.
All the way out. So you have a couple of different options in how you can control that, and they're really great to have.
Now, the gauges that it cluster, you can pick, like the DEF gauge could be turbo boost or something too, and
Transmission temperature, engine temperature, oil temperature, coolant temperature.
now is there one that you can set to tell you when it's going to do a regen? Like a percentage left? Somebody said you could set something up and it'll tell you like how much you got left before it's going to do another one or something?
Yes, it alerts you before it starts to go.
I don't mean like a light, I mean an actual thing that tells you a percentage.
Yes. So it'll tell you as it's ready to burn the soot out of the collection canister, and then also what the fluid level is.
Okay.
It's a 7.5 gallon tank that we run with for the DEF diesel exhaust fluid, which is urea, as you know, is the ammonia which burns it out. In the 6.0 and the 6.4, we're using the cetane fuel that would spray it to the exhaust. As a learning curve, we decided that's not the way to go. This is a much better operation for longevity and also better operation of the vehicle. Then along with that, with all the different settings, this one's really cool because as off-road, you notice that we have the power going to the rear differential. Turn it to 4 high, it's shifting in progress, and then it'll show blue into the front. That's letting you know that we have the front wheels engaged as well. You have locking hubs on the outside. So once those are engaged, now you have shift on the fly. When they're not engaged, those front wheels will not become 4x4 because they're not engaged.
So what my hubs say off and lock. These say like auto and on, don't they, or something?
Right.
So auto is off? Or no, auto means it will come on when you turn it on.
Correct, absolutely.
And what's the other option?
It's going to be the off position. That's going to save you 1 to 2 miles per gallon.
During summer when you know you're not going to need it.
So that's the same setup as my Excursion then?
Correct.
Okay,
Yes.
all right.
Exactly. Now, 4 high, you can activate 40 miles an hour and below. 4 low, you have to be in neutral or park. So we switch over to neutral here. Now we're into 4 low. You won't go above 15, maybe 20 miles an hour at the top end of it. Otherwise, you're going to overwork your engine and your transmission, and you're going to have failures. It'll warn you, hey, you can't do that.
So can you use 4 low? Like right now I do this in my truck. I got the lever on the floor. I go 4 low, but I don't lock in the hubs. I just do it to get the gear ratio.
Yeah, you
Like
can
for
do that.
backing my fifth wheeler up a hill or something?
Yeah, you can do that, for sure. Absolutely,
Okay,
you can definitely do that.
that's cool.
Now, right now we're working with a limited slip rear differential, so if one wheel starts to slip, it sends the power over to the other side. Pull the knob out. Now you lock your rear differential, so it's a positive traction rear end, so both wheels go together at the same time.
Very good.
Push it back in. Now you're back to limited slip. Now you're back to 4 high. Now you're back to 2 high. Power goes to the rear wheels, nothing up to the front. And that's where you want to have those disengaged so that way you don't heat up that power. Engine brake, traction control, hazard switch, downhill descent, lane departure. This is a camera looking forward. It's looking for rain, so that'll activate rain sensing wipers. You have it on the first notch here. Once it starts finding the rain, they activate for you.
And if that's all the way off, it won't come on at all.
Correct. So if you go through the car wash or something. This is also looking at the road, so that way you find these little lanes here. So if we turn this on and off, you can see how the road disappears. Those are gray now. You're going about 40 miles an hour and above. They'll turn green when it finds the lines. If you start to drift, it'll turn yellow, then red. You'll feel a vibration in the steering wheel. That means okay to get back to center. This is a hydraulic power steering system, not electric power steering system like the F-150. E-Pass is what we call that. It'll physically turn the steering wheel, bring you back to center in the F-150, but not in the Super Duty because we're using the hydraulic system. Much easier to work with, stronger, more reliable. We're engineering a system for this truck. We just haven't released it yet.
So the only indication if you're getting out of lane is the steering wheel vibrate. There's no lights in the mirrors or anything else anywhere
You're
else?
going to have that with bliss. So if there's a car in your
I
blind
have
spot,
that coming on my truck too.
that'll have the little yellow dot show up.
And that will also accommodate my fifth wheeler. If I
Correct.
can tell the thing how long my fifth wheeler is. So like if I'm on a highway, it'll tell me when I can pull back into the lane.
Correct.
That's
Correct.
good.
Oh, it is. It really is. And also when you're in a parking spot and you're backing up, you know how people like to come flying down the way and they don't know that you're there backing up? And it searches 25 feet in each direction, which is what we call lane departure alert. Or cross detection alert. So cross detection will let you know if there's a car coming from the right or from the left, so that will keep you in a safe position that way. And then we come over here, this is your camera system. So this is 360-degree viewing all the way around. So we have a camera in your front blue oval, your side mirrors, your tailgate. This is a computer-generated image of your Super Duty. So this is what we call the bird's eye view. You get to see everything around you. So the side cameras are looking for dog and curb, and then your forward-facing is what we see right here. We push one more time, dedicated forward-facing camera. That's your front bumper line right there. Go back there.
This stuff only works when the truck's not moving.
Up to 5 miles per hour, and then it'll shut down. We want to have you keep your eyes on the road, so that way you're safe. Now we slip it into reverse, and it goes from forward-facing camera to your backup camera, still 360. Say we want to have dedicated backup camera. We go to here, that's your tailgate camera. That's your bumper line, your ball hitch receiver. So as we back up, if we turn the wheel, this will guide. And you notice you got your center line. So we bring it back to center. Now we're going to go back to a ball hitch receiver. As we get closer to it, we zoom in. If we don't want to hear that beeping, we turn it off. And poof, there we are.
Now, does the camera up in the brake light also have those lines on it and stuff like for goosenecks and fifth wheelers?
Exactly. So we'll go back to here. We're going to put you in the reverse. We come up to here. Now we go up
there you
to
go.
center, high, right.
Oh,
left.
boy, it's
yeah,
gonna make my
that
life
solves
real
it.
Super easy.
So-
It's easy already, but it's going to make it even more
So
easy.
as we're lining up here, zoom right in. You're on top of the game. And then booyah, you're home.
Cool.
Now, go back to here. Now you're at your forward out. Now let's just say, here's your trailer that you're hooking up to. You're not sure what's behind you. It might be a 10-foot, it might be a 45-foot. Go up to here, go to auxiliary camera. That's everything that's behind our trailer. So that's a bike we have set
That's
up.
that
our
last
flag.
camera that's wired to the back of the truck, right?
Correct.
Yeah, I did not order that camera just because I already have a camera in the back of my camper that's wireless up. I just don't. I figured I could probably go back and get that if I wanted to later.
Beautiful. Then also, if you're backing up your trailer and you're not really too good at seeing what's on the sides here, this is using your side cameras looking down the side of your Super Duty and then down the side of your trailer. So we call that reverse guidance. So now you need a little bit more vision over here. Angles out, that's your passenger side. Angles out for your driver's side. If you're not sure what's going on between your truck and trailer, go down to here. And then go back to there. Now you're back to your guidance. If you want to zoom in, you see where your handles are right up there? Now they're up close. So that's your zoom to it.
Interesting.
Go back to here. Go back to there. Now you have your original selection. You also have your 180 from the back. Passenger side, driver's side. Now we'll still be in the drive. We're going to go up here, touch that. Go to here. Now we're going to go to 180. This is your bumper line. So as we come forward and we start approaching, oh, there's a dog over there and there's a little girl over here, so we got to be careful. You look out, you don't see
straight
them.
out. You head straight out over there.
So now you're 180 degree view from your forward-facing camera, which is a fisheye lens, through the software of the computer.
Very cool.
Swift back in the park. Go over here. These are a lot of your settings that you can work with. Come down to apps. Once your phone's paired with it, if you have Pandora, Spotify, you can play it through there. Navigation software into the Super Duty through the QNX system that we have, which is Sync 3. This is no longer SD card based, so it's into the software.
Did you have to be parked in park to put an address in this?
Yes. We want to keep you safe that way.
I know. What park is that? Trying to be ready, pulling off, trying to get these off.
Your phones that you can pair into it.
Yep.
Climate control, heated steering wheel, that's a new option into it. You can have the large buttons down here when you're wearing gloves, or you can do it by touch here, or you can do it by voice command. Audio, you have multiple sources, AM, FM, Sirius satellite, CD player, Bluetooth. So if you have your music that you want to play off your phone, you can Bluetooth sync it once your phone's paired.
Is that outside or inside that music?
Outside.
That's the
The main
yeah.
stage. And then this is your CD player right there.
Okay, still got the. So then you got heated and cooled seats down here.
And then you also have that through here as well too.
How does that work? I know how heat must just have electrical things to heat. Does the air conditioner actually have ducts that go into the seat somehow?
Yeah, and they blow up through the
And
seat.
there's ducts in the back of this blowing in the back seat too.
Correct. So we keep everybody in the second row cool as well.
There's a 400-watt power strip back here,
There's a 400 watt back there too?
right here, as well as your plug-in.
That's your key, so you can lock your glove box, your center armrest, and also the storage that's underneath the rear seat. So remote start, you push that one time, push that twice, that activates it. You decide you don't want to go anywhere, push that one time, that shuts it off. Push this twice, remote tailgate opening with an integrated ladder to the tailgate.
If you're stopping somewhere and running in to get something and come back out and you want to leave the thing running with the windows up and stuff, you take that with you and the car, it'll keep running. You lock the doors, and then when you come back, it'll just know it's you. When you touch the door and it just opens, you get in and drive away. You don't have to shut it off when you. Is there a distance that you can get away with that where we'll think you forgot to turn it off and just shut itself off?
Once you get out of the vehicle and you have this with you and you close the door, the horn will honk. And then that'll let you know, hey, the vehicle's running, so forth. You walk up, you put your thumb or your finger to the black pad on the handle, that'll lock it for you. Or you can push the last two buttons on the pad, and that'll lock it up for you as well, too. So that's a second lock box. So you have really three of them in there.
Very cool. You had the giant sunroof.
Powerful mirrors.
Fold in and out, and they also go out farther power too,
Telescopic.
so you don't have to.
Yep, they're telescopic.
Yeah, a friend of mine's got an F-150, which is very similar inside to this. And
We're using the same cabin, the same door configuration for Super Duty that we did with the F-150. And also, home link system up top. These are telescopic and also illuminated vanity.
The wires for these auxiliary, are they pretty easy to get at under the dash? Or,
Yeah,
or
they have upfitter switches that are integrated right underneath here, so that's where all your wire connections
Well,
are.
you can connect them here. You don't have to go under the dash.
Correct.
Oh,
So
nice.
It's a real easy aspect to hook into here.
The old ones
Move
were-
that forward?
No, you got to go into this area and down into it.
Oh, okay.
So all those switch, and they're all fused. And 2 are hot and 4 are switched, right?
2 are hot, and then these 4 are cold, so you have to have auxiliary on or else main power to it. Infrared security system. We brought that over from the Mustang convertible. So if the windows are down, somebody wants to reach in and borrow some change, that sets off the alarm for you. If they break the glass, that breaks the interior perimeter, that sets off the alarm for you. If it's a hot day and you had enough of that, power slide for your upper screen. And you note it's not perforated, so it blocks it out completely for you. Push the button one time, that'll slide it back halfway. Push it a second time, that brings it all the way open. You want to open up your top.
It's got to be rolling up, right?
Just like a shade like you'd have at your house.
Okay.
So that's what it's doing for you. Drops and slides back for you. Opens 3/4 of the way. If you want to full open, push it one more time, you got full open to it. You're done with that, push it one time, brings it all the way home for you. Power sliding rear window is right here, so the back window slides open for you.
I think I can deal with this, Jeffrey. What do you think? All I got to do is figure out how to operate everything.
Yeah.
Make my old truck look like Dino the dinosaur.
So you leave a light on accidentally, this is your master switch. You don't want to have the lights illuminate when you open the door, you push that one there. And then those are your shades, and that's your passenger side map.
And the mirror automatically dims down, and
Electrochromatic, same thing with your driver's side. So these two are electrochromatic with the high beams. It'll dim it out for you. And then, like I say, that's looking for the rain, the lines, and your adaptive cruise control. Adaptive cruise control is right here. That's 1 to 5 car lengths. Set your speed, reduce your speed, reset, cancel, on off. Real easy to work with.
the brake control.